our lesson in Unit 4 in your blended material, and it is in Unit 7 in the original book in period 2. Yesterday we discussed the first text that talks about a case study at Milton Secondary School, and today we are going to have a news story which is about the education minister talks job prospects, which means the education minister talks about job prospects for students. So let's start reading the first paragraph. Yeah. Ibrahim, can you read? Ibrahim Kamal, please. Who likes to read? Raise your hands, please, if you like to read. Reem, can you read? Reem Ibrahim.
Yes, I'll start. Pianist and singer Amina Qureshi. Almost anyone can become a musician, but the
Reem,
trick is to make a living from it. Yeah.
Reem, can you stop, please? We are in Unit 7, BU2, Text B, which is page 28 in your blended material and page 70 in the original book.
Case study.
No, the second one, that the education minister talks about or talks job prospects. 6B, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, because
Go.
my internet connection is too weak. Okay. The education minister talks about prospects. In a speech
Prospect.
yesterday, the education minister advised students to avoid art subjects and choose science or math if they want to improve their job prospects. In the past, he said, art subjects like languages and history were chosen by students who didn't have a clear idea of what they wanted to do in the future. He explained that this was because of a feeling that they involved skills that were useful for many different jobs, but he questioned whether this was still true. Nowadays, we know differently, don't we? The best subjects for keeping your options are ones like science, technology, and engineering.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you
It
stop
quickly
here?
became clear that the minister's words
Stop,
were
please.
yes.
Stop. This is the first paragraph. Thanks for your perfect reading, yeah, Reem. Now, as you notice from what Reem has read, we have an education minister, and he delivered a speech to professionals like teachers, head teachers of universities, so people in the field of education. What was the thing that he talks about? What did he talk about in his speech? I mean, the education minister. Hands up, please. Yes, يا توجيهي. Reem, Reem, answer this question, please, because your mic is unmuted.
Yeah, he uh, advises students to avoid art subjects and choose science or math.
Yani he talks about job prospects. This was the main aim of his speech, to talk about job prospects. What did he advise the students to do? You can say he advised them to avoid art subjects and choose science or maths. Thank you, Yarim. Why did he advise the students to choose science or maths and avoid art subjects, ya Ibrahim?
Because if they want to improve their job prospect,
By the way, what do you mean by job prospects? Do you know, Ibrahim?
possibility for the future to have a job or employment, to be
Good. So
employed.
if you want to have more possibilities to get a job in the future, this is what the education minister said. If students want to have more possibilities to get a job in the future, they should avoid art subjects and choose science or maths. طيب, can you give me examples of art subjects that students choose? Some examples of art subjects. Hands up, please. Yes, yeah, Ibrahim.
For example, languages and history.
Yes, examples of our subjects are languages and history. Why? He talks first about the past. Why did the students in the past choose our subjects? We have two reasons why students in the past choose or chose our subjects. Should I choose without raising hands? Let's see, Ahmed Fadl. Yes, yeah, Ahmed.
Okay, because of a feeling that they involve skills that were useful for many different jobs.
Good. So this is the first reason why students in the past chose our subjects. Number one, because of a feeling that they involved skills that were useful for many different subjects and they will open many job opportunities for them in the future. So this is number one. What about reason number two? Number one. Reason number two, Aya Ibrahim.
For because they didn't have a clear idea of what they wanted to do in the future.
So this is number one, excellent. Reason number one, why students in the past chose art subjects, not science subjects. They didn't have a clear idea of what they wanted to do in the future. مش عارف شو بده يكون بالمستقبل. So he chooses art subject, and then because art subjects involve many skills which are useful for many different jobs, they choose those subjects. And now did the education minister agree with them that art subjects nowadays have or useful or give you skills that useful for many different jobs? Did he agree with that? I Reem? Yes, please. Reem Ibrahim, did the education minister agree with the students that
Could you
nowadays
say the question
art
again?
subjects again?
No, he gave them advice to don't go for these fields.
So he didn't agree with them that art subjects open many opportunities for them to get a job in the future. Type, what are the other options? What are the other subjects that might open job opportunities for students in the future, according to the education minister? Pay attention, توجيهي. This is the opinion of the education minister. Yes, yeah, Ibrahim.
The best subject for keeping your options open are ones like science, technology, and engineering.
اللي هم ايش؟ Science, technology, and engineering. As a whole, we can say what? Science subjects, مش هيك؟ يعني at the beginning of the speech, we said he advised them to choose science subjects instead of art subjects. Art subjects learn languages and history. Science subjects are science, technology, and engineering. They are the options that made things or job opportunities open to students nowadays. Right. This is the first paragraph. Let us have a clear move on the referential pronouns here. They line 3 refers to Ahmad. They line 3.
Pupils.
Students. You use the word that is in the text. It could be pupils, but they use the word students. But there also refers to the students. He line 5. Ibrahim.
The Ministry of Education.
The Minister of Education or the Education Minister, who, line 5, sorry, 6, who, line 6, Ayarim.
It's a connection proverb.
Again,
connection pronoun. Join two sentences.
a relative pronoun. So it refers to what? Who refers to students. مش هيك؟ دائما يا توجيهي قلنا ضمائر الربط ترجع للكلمة اللي قبلها. So who refers to students. طيب they. The next line, line 7. they يا أحمد.
Students.
But to be accurate, we can say students in the past, because he talks about students in the past in this paragraph. Now this, this. أيوة يا مرح. مرح. This line 8. طيب إبراهيم.
Choosing art subject.
Yes. Choosing art subject. Very good. But they that I underline now refers to Ahmad.
Arts.
Art subjects also. Good. But this, the next line, or the next 2 lines, he questioned whether this was still true. Yes, Marah, if you can unmute yourself. Yes. Ibrahim, this refers to
Art subject.
He questioned whether this was still true. This he refers to a statement, not only a phrase, yeah, Ibrahim. What is the idea that he talks about in the previous lines? Yes, يا جميل سالم.
This بتعود يا مس على student choose history and language because they didn't have a clear idea about him future.
But look at the sentence from the beginning, or the idea. He explained that this was because of a feeling that they involved the skills that were useful for many different jobs. قلنا this هاي ترجع على choosing art subjects was because of a feeling that art subjects, if I want to replace the pronouns with the real words, involved skills that were useful for many different jobs. But he questioned whether this was still true. This here refers to the idea that our subjects involved skills that were useful for many different jobs. The previous idea, the previous statement. So this refers to the idea that our subjects involved skills that were useful for many different jobs. طيب that, we have that here. That refers to أيوة يا أحمد.
Line what?
Line 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. The cursor is on it, yeah, Ahmed, if you can see the screen. Involve the skills that refers to Aya Ibrahim.
Student.
Skill.
توجيهي. I repeat it many times and I will say again. Relative pronouns like that, who, which, sometimes where, refer back to the word that preceded them immediately. على طول الكلمة اللي قبلها. تمام؟ لما يكون عندك ضمير ربط الكلمة اللي قبلها مباشرة. طيب. Your options. Your refers to line 14 in the opposite side of the text. Aya Jamil, your
the student who's the Muhammad, the education minister took him.
Yes, we can
student
say
who
that
the
listeners,
education minister took him about talk him.
Very good. So here the listeners, because he's talking, we said this is a speech. So listeners here, and he is talking to the students who are about choosing either art subjects or science subjects. Type ones are the ones in the same line. أيوة يا إبراهيم.
The options.
Ibrahim, the best subjects for keeping your options open are ones.
Yes, can I?
Yes, please.
بتعود على أستاذ سيدنا محمد. The science, the subject, the student should
if you
يختار.
say choose, I said that, yeah, Jamil. Yeah, choose. You can say the best subject. The best subject for students to choose. Yeah, the best subjects for students to choose. Thank you, yeah, Jamil. And let's go on reading. Ibrahim, can you go on?
No problem. It quickly became clear that the ministry's words were commercial, with the teachers and university head reacting strongly to the advice. Of course, science and technology are important. Said one, but it would be completely wrong to neglect the arts. They provide important skills and understanding of the world and people in general. Also, the economy depends as much on creative as technical knowledge.
Good. Now, the education minister not only talks to students, as we said, he talks also to professionals in the field of education, like teachers, university heads. So, did they agree with him? And if I gave you this statement, true or false statement, teachers and university heads agree with the education minister, in his opinion, of neglecting our subjects, true or false? By the way, the education minister wants students to neglect our subjects. Only choose, as if he says to them, only choose science subjects. Did the teachers and university heads agree with him? Yes, ya Jamil.
No, they don't. They think this is a horrible idea.
How do you know that they don't agree with him? What is the word in this paragraph that gives you the answer, ya Jamil? Can you tell me?
Because they say, of course, science, science and
Technology.
technology are important. Say only, but word, but completely wrong to negate it art.
Thank you. So one of them said, science
I'm
and
sorry about
technology are important, but it would be completely wrong. It would be a bad idea to neglect the arts and only choose the science subjects. And if you notice at the beginning of the paragraph, we said his words became or were controversial. When we say they are controversial, and some people agree, others disagree, and mainly teachers and university heads reacting strongly. These words tells you that they did not agree with him. But if I say teachers and university heads tend to the idea of neglecting science subjects and choose art subjects, true or false? Hi, Ahmed.
The question.
Huh? Ahmed, what
Again,
do
a
you
question
think?
because we can't hear you. Your voice is low.
Again, I will repeat my question. My question is true or false statements. Teachers and university heads tend to the idea of neglecting science subjects and choosing only art subjects. Yani the opposite of the education minister.
False.
False. So what was their opinion? Which was presented by one of them. Hi, Ibrahim.
For sure, false. We say science and technology are important, but arts also important because they have important skill. So
So
whether if you are loves science or whether you loves arts, you will inshallah their job prospects will be very complete.
in their opinion, I mean teachers and university heads, students should focus on both art subjects and science subjects and do not neglect any one of them. That's the idea. But why did one of the university heads say that students shouldn't neglect art subjects? Why shouldn't students neglect art subjects according to a university head? Hi, Ahmed. We have two reasons for that. We should focus on both art subjects and science subjects and not to neglect especially art subjects. What do you think?
They provide important skills and an understanding
Yeah,
of the world and people in the
in
and
general.
people in general. In
This
general.
is number one. This is reason number one. Students, uh, why shouldn't students neglect, or it would be wrong that if students neglect our subjects according to a head, a university head? Number one, they provide, as Ahmed said, they provide important skills and an understanding of the world and people in general. Number two, reason number two,
The economy depends as much on creativity as on technical knowledge.
economy depends on both creativity, which can be achieved by art subjects, and on technical knowledge, which can be achieved by science subjects. So this is the idea, or this is the opinion of teachers and university heads who were uh, controversial with the education minister. Right. Let's have a look at the references quickly. We have his line 4 of paragraph 2. His Ibrahim.
The education minister.
The education minister. Thank you. 1 line 5 of paragraph 2. Ahmad.
Teachers.
Teacher or university head, because we talk about two types of people who disagree with the education minister, teachers and university head. So when I say one, I can say a teacher or a university head. Tamam? They, we have they here, line 7 of paragraph 2. Yes, yeah, Ibrahim. They, line 7.
The art subject.
Art subjects. Good. In this way, we finished text B in unit 7, period 2. Any questions? If you have any questions about it, you can ask me before moving on to the questions.
No.
Any questions?
Teacher.
Yes, please.
Excuse me, someone in education education ministry say we should take a first paragraph. Are this true or false?
I will check.
نزلوا رزمة جديدة فيها الفقرة الأولى، فهل هذا يعني إحنا مطالبين ومن الوزارة، يعني كيف الوضع حيكون؟
If it is, let's say, updated and it is required, we will return back to it. I will check. Who is talking, please?
جميل miss.
Jamil, can you send me the link for that new blended material, ya Jamil?
You can chat me in Teams?
Yes, you can. You can send it to me privately on the chat.
Immediately.
Thank you. If, like Jamil said, it is required, we will return back to it next time, inshallah, next Sunday. I will check and I will tell you. Now, let's go on with the questions about the text. Then I'll return back to the phrases with job. We have some questions here about the text. I will let you see them here because they are not found in the blended material. What are future students encouraged to do before they begin studying at Milton School? The answer: to discuss their hopes and preferences for the future. By the way, these questions are not found in your blended material, so you can have a screenshot for them because they are about the two texts. Why aren't teachers at Milton School expected to advise students about work? As we said, because they aren't trained as career advisors. And why did the students in the past, without a clear idea of their future career, tend to choose art subjects? As we said, they didn't have a clear idea of what they wanted to do in the future. And you can add it, Ojihi. There is a feeling that these subjects involve many skills that can open many opportunities for them. Yani the rest of the answer would be here. Why students without a clear idea choose our subjects? Because of the feeling that they involve the skills that were useful for many different jobs. I think this is more accurate than the answer there. And why does the university head believe that arts and technical subjects are equally important? We said we have two reasons. The art subjects provide important skills and an understanding of the world and people in general. And number two, the economy depends on creativity as much as on technical knowledge. So these are the answers for the questions related to the two texts. I want you to pay attention to them, although they are not found in your blended material, because they are related to the two texts. Now we have another activity here, and it is important for the vocabulary section. We have some, let's say, compound nouns or pairs of words or phrases, whatever you, phrases with job, whatever you would like to call them. But we have the first word that is in common or shared between all the words, and the other word, it changes the meaning of the phrase. So I have job security, job satisfaction, job opportunities, job description, and job prospects, and job application. All these words, I mean, that surrounded the network or surrounded the word job, come with the word job with different meanings. So when I say your possibility of getting a job in the future will be better if you choose technical subjects, which of these phrases or compounds means possibility of getting a job in the future? From the network here, يا توجيهي. Which one of them? Yes, يا أحمد.
Job prospects.
Job prospects. I will show you the answers as a whole when we finish. Thank you, ya Ahmad. The problem is that I have no guarantee that my work will continue. So what do you mean by no guarantee? Sorry, guarantee ضمانة يعني. Guarantee that my work will continue means, ya Ibrahim?
Job security.
Job security, that's right, thank you. Number 3, he refused to do it because it wasn't part of his list of duties involved in his job. What do you mean by list of duties involved in the job, ya Ahmed?
Job description.
Job description. And number 4, it's important to know how to write a good letter or form to try and get a job. What does it mean? Ibrahim again.
Job application.
Job application. And for her, feeling happy about what she does is more important than a high salary. Ahmed, feeling happy about what she does means
Satisfaction. Job satisfaction.
Yes, very good. Job satisfaction. And because of economic problems, there aren't as many chances to get work, yeah, Ibrahim. Chances to get work.
Job opportunities.
Job opportunities, that's right. And here you have the answers with their meanings in Arabic, if you like. In the exam, there is a question in the vocabulary section which asks you to circle the correct answer from
Yes, can you again? Can you
Yeah.
back it? Can you back it?
You need the answers.
Yes, yes.
Yes, here
Miss,
they
I
are.
send it to you.
Again.
I send it to you.
Thank you, ya Jamil. I will see it after we finish the lesson. But again, for this activity, you are required to choose from between brackets. They will give you a statement, and you are going to choose between, for example, job security and job description. Maybe I will give you an example here. For example, this. If you choose this, yes, this job you have the two choices: application or prospect.
بس في حصة أحياء علينا هلاقي.
I will give you this, and I will end my lesson. Don't worry about that. That should be filled to get that post. That post and that job. So which one should you choose? This job application or prospect? Application, طبعا. تمام? So you are going to choose one of them according to the meaning of the sentence. this is the end of our lesson. I sent some examples from the Ministry of Education on the two texts in Unit 7, Period 2. You can have a look at them in the activity of this group, and you can answer them. And if you need, I will send you the answers later on, inshallah. I'll stop the recording. And let me have